Hello, Internet. So yeah, chatting with Tekken, April 2014. But before I begin, a story about why I had a short, little time here towards the end of the month when my computer was having issues and I couldn't. I wasn't putting up videos every day like I had been. And I was doing so good. I almost had like a video every day for like the whole month, and that was really cool because I was like, let's see how long the streak can go, and then yeah, stuff happened. But well, I could have kept going, but then my backup computer just is just not up to my current rig, so I need to. That's another project in itself. I think I'll just get. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but yeah, it needs to be upgraded. But what happened was, so I got this new video card, the GTX 750 Ti NVIDIA GeForce, pretty good card. Um, it's the for the one edition. It's on Newegg. It's like 180 bucks, so or 179, whatever. But so yeah, it was a good investment. But okay, what happened was I had also gotten a new hard drive because I wanted to have a hard drive specifically for all my videos I'm making. So I was having space issues, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of running out of space. So let me get a new hard drive, 2 terabytes, slapped it in, and then it said it was like connected, but then it wasn't showing up in my computer section. So I was like, oh. So I kept messing with that and like switching cables around and whatnot, and eventually I made the mistake of just doing something stupid, and then my computer would start, but the startup screen for like the Windows logo wouldn't show up, and it would just be like a black screen. I was like, no, so I had to go take it, get it fixed, and then it's funny what happened after that. So I took it in to go get fixed, and then like the next day, I'm at work and I'm trying to buy something, or I'm going to buy something, and then I reach in my wallet, and I'm like, oh no, where's my debit card? So I was like, I lost my debit card, I thought. And so I come back and I'm like cleaning my apartment, and it's nice because I finally got some cables that were all over the place cleaned up. I'm looking for this debit card, and then I'm like, where's it at? And I looked all around where I thought it would be, and then I'm like, well, I guess it's not here. And I just like go to cancel my debit card. So it's like after I do that, there's like a thing that's like 5 to 7 days until you get a new one, whatever. And then I go to look in like a spot I didn't think it was gonna be in, like the last spot you would look, and it was, and it was there. And I was like, oh, there's no way it's gonna be there. And then I was like, of course it's in the last spot I look. And then I find it and I can't even use it. So it's like I'm out of, I don't have a computer. I don't have any money. And at the time I had like not a lot of food, so it was like, yeah, it's like cereal, peanut butter jelly sandwiches, and like 2 potatoes, and yeah. But I survived. So yeah, and I'm here to do the China again. So, but that's where I've been, and like what happened for the last however many days when you were not seeing videos going up every day on my channel, because it's like I was using my backup computer, and it just it doesn't cut it, man. Just the video card's super old. Hard drives don't have a lot of space. The processor's not that great. Yeah, it needs to be. I think what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna get like a new motherboard and just slap it in, or I'm just gonna like get another computer and just like recycle the old one, and then the one I get, it's gonna just be specifically for like video capture stuff and have like a really awesome video capture card in it, and then I'm not gonna worry about like gaming or anything on it, and just have that, and then I can stream and capture on that if this other one ever goes down, and that way I can be ready to like make other videos if this one's like messes up. Cause then if this one goes down, then the only thing I won't be able to do is like play games on it. So, but all the other stuff I need to do, I'll be able to do. But yeah, 4 minutes in, a bit of an intro of like what happened, and so yeah, China Taken Part 1. What we're gonna talk about here is videos I'm working on, and an overview of the stuff on the channel that's on there since since the last episode of China Taken. And then like last time, where I had the outline in front of me, I have an outline again, so it should hopefully go smoother. So videos I'm working on, I'll talk about that first, because some of the stuff I carried over from the last video because I had the Word file and I had saved it, so I could just copy and paste it, so I did. So let's talk about the stuff that I've not done since the last video that I said I was working on. So yeah, rest of the Rogue Squadron playthrough. And by that I mean the bonus missions. Actually, no. See, on this one it says rest of the Rogue Squadron playthrough, but I finished that one, so I just need to do the bonus missions. Arkham Origins, I still need to do the Predator rooms for Batman, and then whenever the Cold Heart DLC comes out, I'm totally doing that day one. Oh, okay, something else happened before I continue. I'm sorry, I do this all the time when I'm talking. It's like boom, 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 like a pinball. It's just like all over the place. But so like there was a sale on like Square Enix titles and like the Batman Arkham series over the weekend on Steam. And since I'm on my game moratorium, I couldn't buy anything. And like Arkham Origins is like $10 on Steam, which is crazy and super awesome deal. So I was like, so I got on Twitter and I was like, dude, could someone like gift me Arkham Origins on Steam? Or as Gamer, I was like, Gamer12, dude, like, okay, if you gift me this game for $10, I will totally gift you another game somewhere along the road for $10, no questions asked, anytime. And so he totally gifted it to me. I was like, yes! So I got that. And then I bought the season pass because since it's a piece of DLC, it's not a game. It doesn't count against my rules if I can't buy a game. So it's like totally worked. So now I just gotta play through that on Steam. And then, well, I'm wondering like if the Cold Heart DLC, if like you have to play through the campaign first, but you probably don't. It's probably standalone like Harley Quinn was. So I probably don't really need to play through it, but I kind of want to just to see like if the added frame rate and whatnot is like any like helps at all. But okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. I will stop that subject right there and get back to the topic at hand. I will come back to this though. So, besides the Arkham Origins stuff, or the one, well, actually, there's a couple things in Arkham Origins. It's like the Worst Nightmare thing, and then there's some other stuff I'm doing, and then like the Predator rooms, and that's like it. Let's see, chapter end sections of Tactics Ogre alternate dialogue. So basically, or dialogue and events. At the end of chapter 1 and chapter 2, which I played through, I left a number for the parts that are after that. So I have part 13, which is basically like the ramifications and the consequences of your choice at the end of chapter 1, and then I think part 25 I haven't uploaded yet, and that's the same thing for the chapter 2. So I'll be doing those. I'll do them eventually. I might just do them after I'm done with the Let's Play, just to have time, because it's like, dude, it's something I have to like do, and it takes a while, because you have to like go. Well, it's not hard to do, and it doesn't really take that long, but it's like, it's something like just. I'd rather just play the game and not worry about it, and I'll come back to it later. So I'll just probably do those when I finish the Let's Play. DJ Hero set list of all the DLC mixes and songs. So basically, DJ Hero 2, you can no longer get the DLC for them. So I put up a video of that like the day before they got delisted. So if you didn't get it, I'm sorry, but I'd said something about it before, but whatever. I wanted to make a video just like in case anybody like didn't know. But yeah, I was able to get them all on PS3, and then on 360 there's one I didn't get. It's the like old school hip hop whatever one. So that one, but whatever, just one, and I have them all on PS3 anyway, so it's like, it's cool, whatever. So it's like, it's funny, because like in that instance, double dipping kind of saved the day, so whatever. Okay, and then, since I finally finished Bioshock Infinite, which was the last game of the games of last year that I wanted to play through that everybody was gushing about, I can finally start playing other games, like, for fun for myself, and then what I'm going to do going forward is I'll do like a playthrough of them, and then after the playthrough I'll do a review. So it's like, as I'm playing through it, I'm trying to decide if I want to play through it all and then upload it to my channel, or just like play through it in parts. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through the game, and then after I have all the playthrough done, I'll upload it, and then I'll do a video review, and then put that up too. And then the first game is The Witcher and Witcher 2. And then yeah, I think I already have like my first 3 games on my list. So it's like, I'll do those 2, and then I'm thinking of like, oh yeah, okay, sorry, getting ahead of myself, getting excited. So Witcher 2 on PC, and then I think I'll switch over to like a retro game or an older game. So it's like, I want to go like an older game and a newer game, or older game, newer game, and like keep switching back and forth, and like just clear my backlog by doing that. And so after I do Witcher and Witcher 2, I'm gonna switch to Chrono Cross on PS1, because I've had it forever. I love Chrono Trigger, and I just haven't got around to playing it. And it's like, I just wanted to play it forever, and I just haven't got around to it. So it's like, I'm finally gonna like get my chance to play it. But then like the problem there is like, I want to be streaming too, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna be streaming if I'm always playing something in my backlog to review, and then I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But but like I was about to say when I was talking about Batman, and I was like, let's not get sidetracked. So with this new video card, which is NVIDIA GeForce GTX 750 Ti. So apparently, the reason I bought it was because I wasn't really having issues capturing gameplay footage for PC games, but I was having issues streaming them. So if I ever wanted to stream something, it's like because I currently have a Twitch account, but I can't stream PC games because on OBS, which I'm using to record this, is like you have to have very specific settings, and your computer has to be like performing at a very specific standard to get the like frame rates and whatever to get it to stream on Twitch. And it's just like it's kind of a headache. And I was using my old video card, so that probably didn't help. And it was like 5 years old, which is funny because I went to when I was doing all my research to like on which one to buy to like replace it, I was like looking at my new like order history, and it's like, oh wow, this was 5 years ago when I ordered this video card. So I guess it is like kind of past time to upgrade. Well, not really past time, but yeah, it's time to upgrade. So that was funny. And it has this thing on it called Shadow Play, which essentially is this thing where you can like you can do like a lot of stuff. But the things it does that it's like way easier now is to both record gameplay footage of the games and stream them. So it's like I can stream them and I can record them, and then that basically opens the door to having more PC game footage on my channel. So yes, so finally something easy to just go in, and all you have to do is like push F9 to start and then F9 to stop if you have it on manual. There's some other thing it has where it's like kind of like PS4 and Xbox One, where you can like go back to like the last 5 to 15 minutes depending on your computer. Mine can only do like the last 5 minutes, but I don't have it set to that, so it's like whatever. And then the streaming, so it's like that is really cool. And then the other cool thing is I can do a face cam with PC games now, because I did, like when I first tested it out, I was like all streaming it on Twitch, and I went to see the stream to like see how it looked, and then I didn't know I had the like webcam set to like stream or go like be on and stream as I was playing. So that was like a cool happy accident. However, when I did that, it kind of like knocked the performance down. So I don't know. We'll see. I remember all the stuff I should have talked about, but then like another thing was like I was playing that before I messed up the computer and I sent it in to get fixed. And then what happened when I sent it in to get fixed was they also told me that one of my sticks of RAM was defective, and so I got that swapped out. So now my RAM's like, it's working at capacity, I guess. So I'm wondering to see if I do that again, if it would still crash or if it wouldn't crash, or not crash, but like if it would be any better performance-wise. Because I did the Resident Evil 6 benchmark, and I was getting an A rank that day when I was testing it. But then after I got it back and they fixed it and they like swapped out the RAM that was bad, I was getting S rank. So it got like a bit of a performance increase. So I'm wondering if it can handle the face cam on top of gameplay now, probably. Because like gameplay itself is just like completely smooth now. It's just like everything kills it. So that's really awesome. I'm trying to think. I'm trying not to lose my train of thought. But essentially, I used like the benchmark to test Bioshock Infinite, Tomb Raider, Arkham Origins, and Resident Evil 6, and they all ran like just fine, like no problems at all. Pretty awesome settings, like DirectX 11, like other stuff on like super, or not super high, but like it was on like high and running just fine. So basically what that means is anything that's on PS3 or 360 I can buy and play on PC and run super, like just fine, no problems. But anything on PS4 or Xbox One is like, it can run, but it's not at 30 frames. It's like 20 to 25 frames or something. I haven't bought anything to test it out, so it's like, but it's not really, okay, but then that's not really an issue, because A, when I get my PS4, I'm just going to play third-party stuff on that anyway, and B, I can get a Steam box, and it'll just run stuff super awesome. Well, if it has Linux support, that's the problem. So what I'm doing basically is with this video card, it's just going to be a stopgap until I have to upgrade my, I don't have to upgrade it, but until I get a Steam box or a PS4, and I guess not until I get a PS4, because I know I'm getting one in September. So it's like, until there's a Steam box that comes out, I don't have to worry about upgrading my video card to play PC games, because if there's a super awesome PC game that comes out, I just won't play it, and I'll just wait until I get a Steam box, or there's a Steam box that has like awesome specs and price, and I'll totally buy that. But yeah, and that saves me the trouble with that. And then third-party awesome games, I'll just play on PS4. So yeah. Let's see. Wow, I'm completely off. Kind of off topic. I somehow was talking about that out of more PC game footage, but whatever. And then the last video I'm working on that I haven't put up on the channel is Unsung Story Kickstarter celebration video, which is basically just gonna be like a huge montage of like a bunch of strategy RPGs I have in my collection, and then being like, yay, there's another one coming, Unsung Story. So I'll do that whenever. I have no idea. Some of these on here is like I should have like did last month, but I guess that's like what the part of the video is. It's like, you know, I'll get around to doing it, but I have no idea when it's gonna happen. So who knows when it's gonna. It's like videos I'm working on, but it's like they're not done yet. They're like, you know, it's done when it's done, like Valve style. So, you know, whenever it's done, it's done. But until then, all right. And then, oh geez, I think did I look this up? Oh, actually, okay, it's cool what I did. So basically, on the overview part of the video, what I did, I just went through my channel and like looked through everything, and I put like a list of everything on there. That's not everything that's been done, but everything that's like worth talking about. So, like any video series or any standalone video that's like on there from the last month, that is like that I can talk about without having to talk about multiple videos of the same type. So, Quest for the Best, still going every day now that I've got my computer back. I'm up to part 93 with the Get the Juggernaut. Then after that, I'll be using the Alliance Infiltration Unit, and then I'll burn through all the credits I got to see if I can get a mercenary engineer, or Talon mercenary engineer. Tactics Ogre Let's Play, that's on part 35. I'm going to do part 36 later today, because I have to take a castle, but to take the castle sections are siege sections, so it's going to be a multi-part video for that. Plus and live deals are still weekly. when the PSN store updates on time, it's going to be on Tuesday, but you know, that 1 week it was like, dude, the store didn't update for a long time, and yeah, that was kind of annoying, but it did, and I eventually got the video up. The Gran Turismo 6 seasonal events as they go up, and I can play them. And there was one when I had to do it on my backup computer, and like I hooked my Elgato to it and installed it, but it wasn't running as smoothly as it does on this one. So it's like, and when I tried to like do my commentary over the video, it was just being very janky as far as the like, you know, the voice cutting in and out and whatever. So I just decided to have no commentary on that one. And then of course I got a content ID from the piano background music in between races in the menus, and I have like the game music muted for a reason when I play it, and that's because of like the licensed music. And then of course the music in the menu of course gets a content ID, so it's like, come the F on, man. GT6 is it's like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of just copyright policies on YouTube and just whatever, man, whatever. So yeah, there's that. Comic book talks. So okay, so another thing that happened this week, because I wasn't able to buy anything, I didn't get to buy my comics from last Wednesday, and it's Wednesday today, so I'm basically 2 weeks in 1 week, and I'm not sure I'm going to do that on my comic book talks this week. So I might just be like, you know what, I might just do two and be like, okay, here's the comic books from last week, and here are the comic books from this week. We'll see what happens. And then if there's a comic book talk podcast, I could just like not have to worry about it, because we had one not last week, but the week before last. And then, yeah, me and Buff talked about comics, and then I got to talk about the comics I hadn't mentioned in like a couple weeks, so it totally helped fill that void of the week I didn't have a comic book talks, because I didn't get around to it. Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 2 is on here. I'm doing that every episode. Oh, and okay, okay, sorry, I just remembered something cool. So, another thing with Shadowplay is, since I don't have to worry about using OBS anymore, I can get like, you know, better just graphical settings and just better quality on the videos I take from the PC games I play. And like the first thing I'm gonna do, because I want to have like a sample, is I'm just gonna play through. I'm gonna play like Left 4 Dead 2. I think I'm gonna play like Left 4 Dead No Mercy and then Left 4 Dead 2 No Mercy, just to, like, to show the difference between, you know, the two games. Even though it's like different engine, same area or environment, and just like to show, you know, why, or like, I'm not why one's better than the other, but just like the stuff you get in Left 4 Dead 2 that you don't have in Left 4 Dead 1. And that they've added and whatnot. So yeah, let's see. So yeah, there's that, and there's a Final Fantasy X video I put up where you have Orin come in. That's like one of my favorite parts. After the Blitzball game, stuff goes that's always been one of my favorite cutscenes. Tactics Ogre prologue video and Final Fantasy Tactics prologue video. So essentially, if you get to the menu and you don't push anything, it shows this video of like some backstory leading up to the events of the game. And so I did that for both of those. And I have a playlist called Attract Mode I've kind of been neglecting. I kind of want to go back and do that for more video or more games where it's like you just don't push anything and like the attract mode video plays, and there's like sometimes there's some cool cutscenes or whatever. So I could make a day doing that, but I haven't had the time. So who knows when it'll happen. Other stuff on the channel. So Aimless Babble Z, I put up a full episode of the podcast. I was like, okay, dudes, here's a full episode. Check this out, and then it's up there in case you ever want to check it out and be like, have some idea of what our podcast is like. Because I always talk about it, but I never had uploaded a video or uploaded anything to our channel or my channel of it. And I was like, well, I always have this on my hard drive anyway, so I might as well just put it on my channel and then see if anybody enjoys it and they can check it out. And I put links in the description, I'm pretty sure. So if you want to, check out more, or check out the stuff we do every week on the podcast, then, just go ahead and check it out. And hopefully you enjoy it. And then the game moratorium for March. I'll be doing the game moratorium for April after I do part 2 of this, Chatting with TKKN, which is what I've been playing. And then that's a new monthly thing I'm doing, where basically I'm like, well, stuff came out this month, but I didn't buy it, and and instead of buying it, I was playing blah, 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 and I'll talk about what I've been playing, but not as in-depth as part 2 of this video. And I'll just skim over it, and then I'll be like, I'll ask the, anybody out there watching, like, okay, what have you been playing, or what are you looking forward to, or any next-gen games that you're looking forward to. So, yeah, because Arkham Knight came out, and I was like, oh, man, that got me pumped again for next-gen, or current-gen. I keep calling it next-gen, because I don't have it yet, so it's still next-gen to me, because I don't have one, a PS4 or Xbox One, but whatever. Let's see, what else? PC game benchmark videos. So, I put up the ones for Tomb Raider and Batman Arkham Origins. I want to do the one for Resident Evil 6, though I'm pretty sure Capcom will content ID it, because that's probably how they roll. Or it's not really them. It's the stupid content ID system on YouTube where you're like, there's just robots or whatever, or AI, or what's that word called? There's a word. Oh my gosh, it's not equation, but anyway, it's stuff that like automatically happens, and then it just goes through the data, looks at it, and blah blah blah. And like that's what happened on one of my Tactics Ogre videos. It has like the Square Enix logo in it, and it's like, oh, this is content ID. It's like, what? Like visual work is just a logo, dude. But whatever. So that's really annoying. Algorithm, that stuff. But yeah, I'll go ahead and put up the Resident Evil one just because it's an interesting demo. Or, I mean, benchmarks. So I'm kind of wanting to do that for all the benchmarks I have on games that have them. And then I put up that video about the last chance DJ Hero tracks, which I already talked about. But, like I said, you didn't get it. But I will be putting up a video of all of them, so that'll be coming to the channel eventually. And then on here I also have something about a Brink playthrough I mentioned last time, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that. And Golden Crosshair stuff, but that's still not up on our Aimless channel, so I can't do it over here. And then on my to-do list, I think I've talked about everything that's on here. Oh, okay, so essentially, so there's some stuff I need to do behind the scenes. I know I keep mentioning this, but if you're wondering what it is, I'm trying to learn how to use GIMP so I can put thumbnails for all my videos, which is going to take forever because I have like 3,000 videos, and it's just like, dude, that is, yeah. That's a task. That's an undertaking. But it'll get done, whatever, it's cool. Oh, I also have the secret project. I'm not going to say what it is, but May 4th. And last year it was the Rogue Squadron stuff that I put out around that time. This year, May 4th, I'm trying to do something just as awesome, but like even bigger. So it's like May 4th, circle that day on your calendar and, hope for an awesome surprise, because I have plans in the works. I have not started yet. I've got it like written down here, but it's like I will start that as soon as I have time to do that. I still need to make a new channel trailer. And yeah, that's pretty much it of the stuff I'm working on in the overview of the stuff I've been uploading to the channel. There's something else I want to mention probably. I'm trying to remember, but it's not coming to me. Oh, see, it sucks because I need to upload these videos, but I'm so close to hitting my bandwidth cap with my ISP. So annoying. It's just, I should, hopefully I can make it until next month. Sorry, next week, because I have 20 gigs until I run out of bandwidth, or not run out, but until they, call me up and be like, hey, you're hitting your bandwidth cap or something. It hasn't happened before, but I'm like, dude, whatever. Right now, I'm like, whatever. It's just like all these videos I have that I need to get uploaded that I didn't have time to upload. So, but then downloading Batman Arkham Origins, I downloaded it on my other computer, and I was going to copy it over to this one with a on a USB stick because it was like 13 gigs. I thought it was. I didn't think it was going to be that big, but it was like 18 gigs or something crazy. So, or 13 gigs, and it was bigger than the amount I had on my USB stick. So I was like, what? So that sucked. So I couldn't copy it over, and then I had to re-download it. So that's like what, 36 gigs, 18. Was it 18? It seems like it was. I just remember it being more than 15. I was like, what? How's it this big? Because it didn't seem like it took that long to download, but whatever. And then that ate up a ton of bandwidth right there, like that. That did, and then I was watching season 1 of the Clone Wars on Netflix, which eats up a ton of bandwidth anyway. And I also watched I was also watching Samurai Champloo on Netflix because my best friend hadn't seen it. So yeah, I watched like up to a bit after the end of the first arc, I think, on that one. Or when they meet the Gaijin from, was it from Holland, and he like wants to learn the ways of the samurai or whatever. That one. Dude, I'm pretty sure there's something else I wanted to talk about. Now I can't remember what it was, and I have all this stuff in front of me, and I'm like, but that's everything on the list, so it has to be everything. But if it's something I remember, then I'll talk about it later. If not, that's cool too. I'm guessing it's something about my video card, because it's like I can't stop gushing all over it, but whatever. So yeah, that's it for this video. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends or not. Oh wait a minute, I keep signing off at the end of my videos, but this one I'm like, oh, this is only part 1. Well, if you don't come back for part 2, well then, there you go, part 2. Hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, that's it for part 1 of TKKN for this month, and I'll be back with part 2 after this, which is what I've been playing.